She's an actress, producer, an entrepreneur, but her most important role is mother,
100.
especially to Syracuse basketball fans, because her son is about to come here to Syracuse University as one of the more highly rated recruits for Syracuse basketball in a long time. She has an important message she's going to share with us today as well. Lala Anthony on
Hi.
Sports. Hi, Lala.
Hey, how are you? Of
I'm doing great. It's great to see you and appreciate the opportunity to talk to you today.
course.
So I just sent my daughter to college
Hmm.
and it's wild. It is a wild ride. Are you ready to send your son here to Syracuse?
I mean, I love that he's going to Syracuse. It was an amazing choice. Obviously, he wants to bring his talents there and do amazing things there. But as a mom, it's never easy when it's getting closer and closer to your kid leaving. Like I'm having a hard time with it. Like it just seems like the years went by so quick and it's like right here. But I am also very excited for him to embark on this next part of his journey and get out there and do amazing things as a college student, as a basketball player. So he has my full support. I'll be okay. I'll visit a lot. I'll be there a lot, but I do it's an interesting thing, like you said, when your kid's getting ready to leave. It's hard to wrap your mind around.
It really is. It's an exciting process, but at the same time, it really scares you too. But
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
ready, and I know you're going to have him ready. And Lalo, when you were going through this, I know you'll support him no matter where he would go and what he would do. But did you have a place in mind where you're rooting for Syracuse, or is it just wherever he goes, that's where I go?
Wherever he goes, that's where I go. I always thought it was a great idea. His dad went there, won the championship. Like the story is incredible, but it's about his journey, his life, and whatever he wants. And he really took the time. He visited schools. He did, all his due diligence, and he just kept coming back. Like, this is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. And he had my full support, his dad's full support, and we're just, completely behind him.
So he comes, certainly, you guys have been in the spotlight in your careers, and now he's about to go into a pretty big spotlight in the Division One college basketball level, coming to Syracuse where there's high expectations for a number of reasons, right? How has your life in the spotlight prepared him for the one he's about to go into?
Yeah, I think he's used to being in the spotlight. I think he's used to, people always having something to say because that's how he kind of grew up. But he's very laid back, humble. He doesn't get caught up in that stuff. He just wants to work really hard and perform well for himself, for the school. Like that's what his focus is. He doesn't really get caught up in all that other stuff. Sometimes I'm looking at him like, how does he handle all of this? And he just handles it with such grace and such ease. And we're just really proud of him as parents, and again, like super excited to see him take on this next chapter of his life.
Not only from what you and Carmelo have taught him, but I'm fascinated by the here and now. Kids have grown up with social media. They've grown up with being in their own spotlight, right? How do you think just like a simple thing, like he did his own YouTube show, will
Yeah,
get him ready to deal with media and the attention that will come from playing at Syracuse?
absolutely. I mean, he's prepared for it, and that's the wave now. This is how, what this generation is about, social media, podcasts, YouTube channels, doing their own content. It's amazing to see how they're able to do this. So I'm glad that he's ahead of the game when it comes to that, and he's pretty much prepared for kind of whatever will come his way.
What impresses you the most about him, Lala?
Just how humble and kind he is. Like he doesn't get caught up in the hoopla of like who he is or the talk about who he is, whether it's positive, whether it's negative. He's just consistently and authentically him, and I admire that about him. And he's just so grateful for people, for any little thing. He's just so humble and grateful, and he's a kid that always wants to do for others. And that's the thing for me as a mom that matters the most. Like, of course I want him to be an incredible basketball player and have this incredible legacy, but I just want him to be a great person, and he's proven that he's just a really good person, and that's what I'm the most proud of.
You mentioned being a mom. Now you're about to become a college basketball mom, and you got a little time to think about this, but it'll be here before you know it.
Yeah.
How often you going to be here? Are you going to get a place in Syracuse to be
Yeah.
close to
So
him? You going to be
we've talked
courtside? Yeah,
about
give me
it.
the
So
plan.
we've talked about it. I'm not gonna live there. I'm not gonna move there, but I will be there quite often. We live in New York now, so it's easy, to get there. It's not that far, so I will be there. It's such an exciting time. I want to be at the games. I want to support him. I want to be a part of the energy and excitement of Syracuse. So we're all super excited.
Now there was a run here, Lala, where there was a lot of celebrities sitting courtside for a while. Tom Brady, Jimmy Fallon. I can go through a number. Josh Allen, a number of names here, and I know that Kiyan sent a coat, a pretty good, sharp-looking coat, by the way, to Kim Kardashian. I know you guys are friends, so just saying, if you got some
How did
friends
you know
that want to
that?
come
I
sit
didn't know he
courtside,
sent her that code. How did you know that?
I think he put it on Instagram, as a matter
Oh,
of
he
fact.
did?
I think he did. I know
Oh,
it's
okay. Kim's one of my best friends. Sierra's one of my best friends. So he sent, their kids codes, Kelly Rowland. So it's great. Like we're just trying to build up their energy and excitement. But yeah, trust me, we will all be there. We will all be there watching him play. We will all be there supporting for sure.
all right. Can't wait to see who's sitting
Mhm.
courtside. Going to be exciting for sure. Now, you have an important message that you want to share, and I want to ask you about that. But I need one more thing from you on Kai. I've watched him on film. I've talked to experts about him. I've certainly heard Carmelo talk about him. I want Lala's breakdown. You
Mhm.
you know ball.
Mhm.
Give me the breakdown of what kind of player we're getting here at Syracuse.
I think you're getting a very efficient, all around player. I think that he is the type of teammate that makes his teammates even better. He's not a selfish player at all. He's always looking to make those around him better. He's always looking to make the right pass to make those around him better. So I think you get that in him. And he's just such a team leader. Like he knows how to lead the team on and off the court, how to be, a motivator, how to just keep the guys together. So you get all that in one. He's super aggressive. I think offensively, there's not a lot of people who can, go toe to toe with his jump shot. I don't think there is. And defensively, he's really great as well. I just think you get an all around great player, great person, and just great asset for the school.
Lala, you've got a message you want to share here today. I know you deal with plaque psoriasis, and you want to put a message out there for people out there that are dealing with the same. And it sounds like you've really jumped head into this. You want to be an ambassador for people that are
Right.
going through the same thing you are. What's your message for them?
Yeah, so I've had plaque psoriasis for like more than 10 years. And the more I would talk about it, the more I would hear so many people who were dealing with the same thing. So I partnered with Amgen, and I just wanted to help educate people about this autoimmune disease, let them know that life doesn't have to stop. You can still live a confident, full life. And I did this great interactive video with them, momentswithlala.com, where you get to hear about my experience, and also you get to choose, if this is the moment now that you want to talk to your doctor and find the best option for you. So it's all about just educating, and conversations educate people. Conversations make people feel more confident in talking about it. And that's what it's really about, talking about it, talking to your doctor, and figuring out what's best for you. And looking at my life and seeing that I'm not slowing down because of that. I'm out here, I'm living, I'm enjoying life. And I just encourage, anyone who's dealing with this to do the same.
Well, thank you for sharing that, and thank you for coming out there and making people more comfortable to step up and, like you said, talk to somebody about it and certainly get it dealt with. And I appreciate you being out there and discussing
You.
that. And we're looking forward to not only seeing Kai but seeing you here in
Yes, I will be there.
Syracuse.
You
It'll
will
be here
see me.
before
I
we
will
know
be
it.
there for sure.
Thank you so much for joining us, Lala. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.